Hey there guys and gals, just a quick one before we begin. Thank you so much for watching this guide. If it helps or if you enjoy it, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with a friend as well. Huge shout out as well to all my Patreon supporters and YouTube members, so thank you so much. Also, if you enjoy the dark side of gaming, which involves controversies with streamers and studios, murder and more, check out my podcast called Gaming's Darker Side. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. So thank you so much, and now, on with the good stuff. So, welcome to Dreamless then, everybody. This was published and developed by 17 Studio, and it's available for £12.49/$14.99. So this is basically, it's kind of like a horror adventure, but with more puzzle element type stuff in this game. Genuinely, I really do enjoy these types of games. So you just walk around and, a couple of jump scares here and there, trying not to crap your pants, etc, etc. Now, as for achievements then, basically there are 3 audio notes that we have to listen to. We've got to win, lose, and draw in a game of tic-tac-toe with a ghost or something, complete the acts, and get the good and the bad endings. So, not too bad, and this should only take about 30 to 35 minutes. So, with that being said then, let's do it. Let's begin with Act 1. Now, there is a lot of talking, and there is going to be a lot of talking as we begin. So, press the A button here. You can't run. You can only, you kind of limply walk, kind of like Dr. House MD, as it were. And if you don't know Dr. House, I recommend watching that show. It is fantastic. Anyway, so a few little buttons. You can press the right trigger and left trigger to look left and right, kind of doing that whole thing with your head. Yeah, boppity, bop it and stuff. And then you can press the left bumper to crouch. Oh my god! I'm already so scared. Please, mama. I peed my pants. Oh, okay, I'll stop peeing them now. Right, I peed the bed instead. Okay, god damn it. This happens every 3 days. I don't know why. I have a problem. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're eventually going to get out of bed and take off our pee-stained underwear. Head forward, then when the phone rings, we're going to head back and pick it up. And we're going to have a good couple of minute conversation with our pal who's going to dare us to go to this old lady's house who's pretty... Well, she's been dead for years, but yeah. So while you're standing in your own pee juices, speak to this guy.
Plans got cancelled, unfortunately. Guess we could go one of these days.
Oh, that's too bad. Too bad.
If I'm not mistaken, you're filming something, aren't you? Some vids for the blog?
Very rare, but yes.
Have you heard about the International Horror Blogger Festival? Whoever shoots the scariest abandonment vlog gets $1 million.
I wonder if you're suggesting I go off alone in a known place with a camera. Where am I gonna find you an abandoned place?
Don't worry, I went by Mrs. Martha's house the other day. Empty place, nobody. You can go there, squeal like a girl, and go home, and tomorrow we'll go camping together.
Miss Martha? She died a long time ago, I don't know. Sounds appealing, but still I think it's dangerous. It's also the bloody Week of the Dead thing. You can't go alone.
Death Week? You're out of your fucking mind, man. Everyone knows it's a cover-up to take out people who messed with the mayor. That's bullshit. Remember that idiot who disappeared 25 years ago? You think the curse took her? Fuck it. She scratched the mayor's brand new SUV and disappeared a week later. Coincidence? No, of course not. So get going, and tomorrow you can show us how you squealed like a girl.
Ah, fuck you.
I'll see you later.
Right, eventually, when we are able to, let's head forward, have a look at our desk, and when we stop talking to ourselves, we're going to pick up the camcorder. And there's a nice bit of mouldy old stained food right there. This is the teenage bedroom of life, except this guy has the voice of a 47-year-old for some reason, which makes it even more entertaining. So pick up the camcorder, turn around, and go to the left side of your bed where you're going to find the backpack. And you've got that. Did I just see a baseball bat? Did I just see a Negan from Walking Dead baseball bat with the... Oh no, it's just a normal baseball bat. Makes sense. Anyway, we don't need to look at the letters if you don't want to. We can just hold the A button in order to open the door. And that'll be Act 1 finished. There's 5 acts. And that was Act 1. So, decent stuff. Yeah, nice and easy. Now, there are a whole bunch of notes and everything that you can look through in the game. But they don't actually do anything in terms of gameplay. They're just there for story stuff. So, press the A button to use the bag. so we can get your camcorder out. You can press the X button to switch the light on, which I obviously highly recommend doing because, you know, dark and stuff. And then we're just going to go up to the door. We're going to press the A button to use it. And get yourself in there. That's what we're going to do, Mr. 47-year-old teenager. So just head forward and walk into the little diamond. And we can automatically put our backpack down. So let's have a little look around. First thing we're going to do, we are going to head towards the left-hand side. So straight and then left into the kitchen area. Have a look down. And you can see this note where we get a pentagram. Yep. And now we have to find 5 candles. And I believe we have to do this in a specific order. So, right after, once we stop talking to our 47-year-old teenage self, we can press the A button to lift up the carpet to reveal the gram. Not the keygram or the Instagram, but the pent.
I saw candles in the house. Lighter in my backpack. Otherwise, how would I smoke? The urge to smoke saved me. A toy should be in the playroom, I guess.
Oh, look at us, aren't we good? We know exactly where stuff is. I mean, realistically, as like one of these horror vloggers, would you go about looking for pentagrams and stuff like that? I don't know. Anyway, what you're going to do, turn directly around. The radio's going to start going. Head towards the front door and then go to the right to interact with this door, where we're going to go into the living room. This is where we're going to find the first... for some reason, we can't get through that way, so you have to go the other way. But this is where we're going to find the first candle. There it is, just next to the TV, so make sure to pick that up. Yeah, the music is... yeah, just little jump scares like that, which are always fun. Head into the main area with the backpack into the main sort of living room, sitting room area. Go around to where the settee is, or the couch. And the next candle is there by the lamp. Next up, we're going to turn directly around straight into the bathroom this time. And you can see the third one on the bathtub straight in front of us. At least they keep it sort of half clean. Most horror games, everything is disgusting. Turn to the left where the random football just came out of. Not soccer ball, it is football. Head back into the kitchen where we can find the next candle. Sorry, my voice getting a bit weird there. And then on the table as well, or on the chair, sorry, in the kitchen dining room area. That's all 5 done. So we'll walk into the pentagram. You'll automatically put them down. And then what we need to do is go straight forward. Have a look at our backpack. Press the A button on it. And then we are going to grab that lighter. You'll have to press the left bumper again to crouch. And then go ahead, pick up the lighter. And then you'll have to interact with the candle and make sure they're all turned on one by one. So give them a little flickery-dickery doodads, please. Right, so once that's done, you'll hear the doorbell going, but we're not going to be going to the doorbell. What we're going to do is head towards the front door, but we're going to go back into the room on the right, in the sort of little mini living room area, or whatever it is. We're going to pick up the sheep doll. The radio's going to start blaring again, just in case you ever wanted to jump scare your pants off anymore, and then head straight and walk in towards the pentagram again. You'll automatically put it down, and now the devil's going to be all like, yeah! From you know, when I think of the devil from South Park or Tenacious D. An entertaining devil, as it were, with Saddam Hussein. Right, so, lights are flickering on. Everyone's happy, right? Now we can go home. We've got enough scary footage. And, of course, we're not going to do that, are we?
That's so. Come to us again, through the barrier of life and death. What was that? Maybe it was Will's way of playing a prank on me.
Right, so once we are finally done speaking to ourselves, we can turn directly around, interact with your backpack again. And then once we have interacted with the backpack, we can get out the sleeping bag. We might as well... Now again, it could just be me, and I am genuinely a bit of a scaredy cat when it comes to anything horror related. That's why you don't see much survival horror games and stuff on my channel, because I am a bit of a vagina when it comes to... I'm a bit of a, scaredy butt when it comes to horror stuff. But yeah, if I was going to be a horror vlogger, I wouldn't be spending the night in a haunted house where teenagers go missing. But hey, that's just me. Anyway, once we've done that, we can head forward and have a little conversation with Goosebumps Scary Doll.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, how can I understand you? I mean, you don't even move your mouth.
Are you sure I'm not a hallucination in your brain? You shouldn't have come here.
What? Where?
You shouldn't have come here.
Where the hell am I? Where's my camera? Shit. If I don't find the camera...
What was the Goosebumps name? Was it Chuck E. Cheese or Cheesy Chuck or... No, Slappy. Slappy the Dummy, that's the one. It looked a bit scarier than Slappy. But anyway, once we begin this new act, pick up the flashlight. It'll automatically be on, and then we can find ourselves here in the bedroom. So if we go to the left of the bed, pick up the jewelry box, and then press the A button to open it up. So pick it up with B, open it up with A, and then press the A button again in order to pick up the key, and then you can press B to pop it back down. Slappy the Dummy. We're going to head out of the door, which is directly behind us. And again, you can see that we are now upstairs. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little head downstairs. And then if we just turn to the left and the left again, and then coming up to the next left, you're going to see a letter on the floor, which we need to interact with. So let's interact with that. Again, you have to interact with that in order for the game to progress. And then from here, we can go ahead and spin around. Oh, well, basically from there, you need to go to the left, sorry, because we're going back into that little mini living room thing on the right. Here's where the first radio is, and again, we need to interact with, and you need to listen to all three of these, so just stay put. I don't think you can move anyway, but stay put until the radio stops talking.
Right? Maybe it's just a new skirt on sale. Or maybe it's a new life? After my parents died, my brother, grandmother and I moved to the middle of nowhere, where it seems like only savages live. Blah. Every day seems darker and darker. The city itself seems to push us away, evoking only negative emotions. It's amazing how suddenly life can turn around, changing forever.
So that's 1 out of 3 done. What we'll do, we'll turn around, and of course this creepy doll he's appeared from nowhere. We're going to press the A button on him to reveal a jump scare. There it is. Spooky as stuff. Pick up the key from the... I mean, that looks more like Bill Skarsgård, doesn't it, as It the Clown. So pick it up from Bill's mouth. And then once we get the key, we can head out of the room. We can head back upstairs. We can take a right and go into this door that was previously locked. So press the A button twice in order to open it up. And the second radio is going to appear as well. There it is. So there we go. Again, interact with the radio and wait until it has totally finished.
It's a funny place, isn't it? It's a place where you can develop your knowledge. Where you can assert yourself at the expense of peers who, while immature, see the world differently. But am I not the same? Fortunately, my man has long since left them behind, giving me a distinct advantage. It was like that in my hometown. But now that I'm in this hellhole, my brother and I are outcasts. We're literally hated by everyone. From home to school, bullying. From school to home, bullying. But I tried to change things. I fought back against one of the bullies at school. Unfortunately...
Right, so from there then, what you're going to do, if you turn to the right, you can see this piece of paper with a bunch of animals on it. Again, you have to pick this up in order for the story to progress, otherwise you won't be able to pick anything up. So once you've interacted with that, there we go, we've automatically looked at the chairs. Head out of the room, take a left, and sort of go back into the room, which is going to be on our right, where we first started this chapter act. And we can pick up the monkey. Again, without interacting with that piece of paper, we wouldn't have been able to pick up the monkey. So, pick up the monkey! Slap his monkey bows! And then we can head down these stairs now. So once we've done that, we can take a right into the next sort of living room, where we see Bill Skarsgård's mini-it have the sheep, but he wants a toy. So now we've got to do a favour for him. Lazy goddamn git. Right, so head back up the stairs anyway. And we go back into the room with the chairs. And these where we got the second radio. And then just past the stairs, past the chairs, sorry, you can see this wooden horse toy. So, head back downstairs and give Bill Skarsgård's mini-it the toy so we can grab the sheep. Ah, doesn't it warm your cold, scared heart to see that kid happy? Let me out of here, damn it! Anyway, here we are then, we are out, and we're going to head right into the sort of main living room area. We need to interact with this bear 3 times, because it tries to disappear twice, that's why. But there we go, so once you've got that one, that's the next one done, and if you turn around, you can see some more spooky stuff's happening. Room's changed, and we'll just head to the right-hand side. Now this is where we're going to get, again, we're going to win a game, lose a game, and draw a game of tic-tac-toe. Doesn't matter what order you do it in, but just make sure that you get those 3 achievements out of the way first. Now, obviously, it's always worth, again, it's all randomized as well, so if you put the same X down as me, it'll go, the AI will go in a different position for you. So it's literally just a case of keep having to try. As you can see there, I managed to lose my first one. I tried to draw my second one, but I ended up winning. So yeah, you know how to play tic-tac-toe, right? It's just X's and O's. You just got to get 3 in a row. Everyone knows how to play it, I'm sure. So yeah. Now again, I accidentally won that one, but that doesn't matter. That does reveal a key code, or a code that we need. But I now have the achievement for losing and winning, so just make sure to get the one for drawing. That one may take a few more attempts. But once you've done that and all 3 achievements unlock, we can crack on with the game. There we go. Happy days. Right, so walk directly straight from the tic-tac-toe on the chalkboard to find a safe on the chair. And again, it's the same code every time, so it's going to be 3971. Move it around with the left stick, of course. 3971. Open up the bottom right-hand button, and that will get us another key. Keys happening everywhere. So if we head back out of the kitchen, well, let's make sure to grab the penguin, actually. Grab the penguin off the kitchen counter first of all. Once you've done that, now we can head out of the kitchen. We are now going to take a right just next to the Pentagon to open up the door, where we're going to find the next stuffed pig. Oink, oink. Pepper's looking a bit worse for wear these days, isn't she? And then if we head back to the tic-tac-toe board, take a left, and left again, where you can see this door that was previously locked is now open. And then we can get the old stuffed bunny. And then this is just another bit of a jump scare sequence. Nothing you can do, you just need to wait until the lights flicker on and off and on, off and off, on and off and off and off and off and off and on. A phenomenon, and then you can move forward. Watch out for the little jump scare coming up. Yeah. Dude kind of looked like he was just having a hell of a party right there, but never mind. Right, so what we're going to do now, we've got all of the things, all of these stuffed animals, so we can head back up the stairs into the room of death. I mean, chairs. Sorry. So, you need to put these in a specific order as well. So first up, we are going to put the bunny. Next up, we are going to put the monkey. Third up, we are going to put the penguin. Fourth up, we're going to put the pig ear. Oh, not the sheep ear. Sorry, that's it. Sheepy fourth, sorry. Next up, we're going to put the pig ear. And then, lastly but not leastly, it's going to be the berry. So that's the order that you should do it in then. So, bunny, monkey, penguin, sheep, pig, and bear. So once you've done that, you can read the letter if you want. Again, that's just for some story stuff. Otherwise, you can grab the crowbar and crack on. So back downstairs, you see some more candles. Again, really at this point, you would just try and escape. I'm not no horror expert, but that's what you'd normally do, wouldn't you? So, have a look at these boards here just next to the pentagram spinning. All you got to do then is just hold the A button on each of the 4 boards and then move forward. So this is where the third radio is going to be, actually. So as we move through the blackened door, the radio will appear. Now, I did interact with the radio first, but the achievement didn't unlock. So I don't know if you can do it, but if you can, go ahead and grab the camcorder first. And then if you press right on the D-pad, that is where you can get the camera working again. And then go ahead and interact with the radio. Hopefully, interact with the radio the first time, unlock the achievement for you. But if it didn't, just grab the camcorder, interact with the radio again, and hopefully it'll work for you.
And in the past it made her quite popular among people. But why do they hate her so much here? It wasn't a problem before. In last week's post I didn't fully tell you about the run-in with the local bully, who turned out to be an important big shot. I gave him a good beating. But unfortunately I only vaguely remember what happened after that.
There we go. So this time around, I don't know if it's because I moved first of all before the end of it. I don't know if that means it didn't count or whatever. But anyway, there we go. So once you've got the 3 and you're all done, we can just move forward. It's basically going to be the end of the act now. So we're just going to head back up the stairs. Because, you know, screw the basement, dude. Screw the basement in real life, let alone in a horror game. And there we go. That's the end of this act. And on to the next one, where we're now going to walk forward and speak to other scary, ghost-like lady.
Didn't my brother tell you we don't like outsiders?
I don't know. I didn't mean to. Please let me go. I'm just a normal teenager. I just wanted to walk around with a camera. Please.
No, I'm not actually sure if this is supposed to be scary, because this is what goths dress like. Goth women dress like. And I tell you what, I'm just going to say it. Basically, everyone who are into goths love that look. That's pretty much a turn on for everyone. So, yeah, that's not scary. That's just every day, and that's just what we like. So, yeah, I appreciate the devs doing that for us, though. Anyway, here we are then. We're waking up in school. Sorry, yeah, I get where they're coming from, trying to make them scary, but hey, that's just a cute goth girl dressed up, bro. What the hell? Anyway, here we are then. There is, of course, the Pokeball in the middle of the gym. This is not a normal gym. This is a Poke Gym. And what we're going to do is interact with the flashlight again. And then from here, what we're going to do again, quite dark, but basically start heading sort of straight and slightly left. Again, if you want to turn up the brightness, of course, do it in the settings. Otherwise, we'll just continue on forward. We're going to interact with the door in order to nip through. And then take your first right into the door. So take the first right through the door is what I meant to say. And then if we just have a look into the third bathroom stall here, what you can see is a key on as always, an uncleaned toilet. Now, uncleaned doesn't always mean horror. Head out of here, go to the left, and then take the next right into the next door. Again, now that we've got the key open, we can nip straight through there. And then if we just go straight forward, we are going to find a cheeky little brain. Yes, we have to find 3 different organs. And if you like mannequins, well, I've got some bad news for you. This is mannequin country now, bruh. So there's only really one way that we can go. There's only one path you can follow, but again, I'm just going to say it. Damn, man, these mannequins are thick. THICC, damn. They'd been squatting before they got turned into mannequins. Alright, so once you get to the end of, again, the only sort of linear path that you can go, interact with the clown to unclench your butt cheeks. And then we can just head through these desks right here. And then what we're going to see on the right-hand side is burnt out person. And then we're going to interact with the safe. Now, what you have to do, this is like a real safe. So basically you have to go, so press the right bumper to go to 21. And then the left bumper to go to 60. And then the right bumper again to go to 53. So it's 21, 60, 53. But the way it works is, again, you go right first, then left, then right, like a real life safe. And then press the Y button when you're done. Make sure to press the Y button. The X button resets it. Basically, the devs somehow managed to get that wrong. They put the X button to unlock it and the Y button to reset it when it's vice versa. So once you've done that, you press the Y button, you've got the keys and the eyeballs. We can head straight from where we came again, take a right into the next door. And then we're basically just going through an army of those damn it thick mannequins again. And then interact with the keycard here on the left to open up the door and get yourself in. Again, pretty dark again, apologies, but that's what they do with horror games. If we have a look on the right-hand side here, we can see that we've got a lighter. Now, with this lighter, there are a whole bunch of candles on desks and chairs and one in the back left-hand corner of the room. So you just have to interact with and light up all the candles. Once you've done all that, then if you turn around and look at the front of the classroom, you can see the unskinned teacher with a set of livers, sorry. So make sure to pick that up. Spanking you hairy, thanking you very. Right, from here then, we can... Oh, Jesus, I forgot about the basketballs. I actually just crapped my pants again. But head to the right anyway, nipping through the squat queen mannequins once more. So, when we get to the end, once we get past the squat queens of life and we interact with the door, we're finally back into the Pokemon gym. This is it, the final battle between Ash Ketchum and Gary. But eventually, actually, what we're going to do is head into the middle, where we're going to automatically put all 3 things down, the eyeballs, the liver, and the brain. That's going to open up a door, not a door, but a locker for us. So what we're going to do, we're going to head towards that locker, press the A button to hide, and we've just got one more small, tiny act left to do. Right then, so this one is easier than cheesier. So what we're going to do, we're going to interact with Chuck E. Cheese, Slappy the Dummy once more. And there's going to be, again, a little bit of a phone conversation.
Don't worry, I went by Mrs. Martha's house the other day. Empty place, nobody. You can go there, squeal like a girl, and go home, and tomorrow we'll go camping together.
Miss Martha. She died a long time ago, I don't know. Sounds appealing, but still I think it's dangerous. It's also that bloody Week of the Dead thing. You can't go alone.
Death Week? You're out of your fucking mind, man. Everyone knows it's a cover-up to take out people who messed with the mayor. That's bullshit.
And then it's a simple case now of, if you turn to the right, you can see that, or turn to the left, you can see a ladder. So we're going to head up a whole bunch of ladders here. And then what's going to happen is we get two choices, yes or no. Now, in order to get the two achievements, we have to do yes or no. So basically, it's going to be a case of whatever you choose, it'll be a quick ending scene, and then we can just replay this small act to get the other ending as well. So we'll climb up. Very, 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 very easy. And then what you need to do is look at the goth chick's, spooky, scary woman's hands. So if you have a look at her right hand, which will be left from our perspective, choose yes. Again, it doesn't matter whichever order you do it in. You can do yes or no first. Really doesn't matter. But that's what we're going to do. So I just chose yes first because yes is always good. Apparently. And very quickly then, we can press play once more, go back to Act 5, and then just do the same thing again. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just editing out the phone conversation and the climbing up the ladder, because you don't really need to see that again. It is literally just a case now of going forward, listening to the conversation, climbing up the ladder, and then choosing the other option, which will be no, and that will be the full 1,000 out of 1,000. Done, dusted, filibustered. Yeah! As it were. So choose no, that's your full 1,000 out of 1,000. So again, thank you for watching. Nice easy 1,000 for you. Blamissimo. Das big love, everybody. Muchos bigos lovos. Because I'm Spanish now.